How you doing?
Good so far. Just lots of doing lots of stuff at work that I don't care to do really, but you know, kind of got to. Wow, I've never seen it like this before. Oh my goodness, the black looks good. Hey everybody, Zoom360 here on the go, and I'm a little bit nervous, but so if you follow Zoom360 on the go on Instagram, you'll know that Lucille, my beloved 2015 Hyundai Veloster Turbo, is currently being wrapped at It's a Wrap. So I just spoke with the owner, and then he said that if I wanted to come see the car, that I could come and see the car. So we are going to take a sneak peek at this time just to see what progress is being made. The car should be done on sometimes this weekend. It is now Tuesday, but there's a possibility that things might take into next week, probably Monday, Tuesday-ish. But the graphics should be coming in the next couple of days, but they're about, I guess, halfway through. So I wanted to come through during the halfway through process to, like, you know, just to take some pictures and see how things are coming along. So we're gonna do that. I'm still a little nervous, even though I saw the first pic of how the car looked last week. So yeah, let's go and see how Lucille is doing as we prepare her to officially join the crew of Zoom360, the crew of road trippers, I guess. So yeah, without further ado, let's skip on to It's a Wrap. Oh, and follow them. They are at It's a Wrap on Instagram. It's probably gonna be showing up, like, I don't know, somewhere like right here maybe, I'm not sure, but yeah. So we're just checking my front bumper, make sure it's good. So we had to park here because the entrance to It's a Wrap is let's just say that it's not Suki friendly. This is the entrance. As you will see, as I said before, the entrance is not Suki friendly. I think we might have probably cleared this, but we definitely would not clear the next bump if we cleared that. Nice. It's a Wrap did this. Very nice. Yeah, so this is the bump that I would not be clearing, this one.
How you doing?
Good so far. Just lots of doing lots of stuff at work that I don't care to do really, but you know, kind of got to. Wow, I've never seen it like this before. Oh my goodness, the black looks good. It's turning out better than I ever thought it would. It would have. Wow, it really looks like paint.
Nah, you should look over here, man. It's my bad.
Wow, the yellow, the yellow was a great choice. The yellow was a great choice. Yeah, with the bronze wheels, it's gonna look really good once it's lowered as well.
Today we'll knock out the roof, the spoiler, and we'll start accenting the sides.
Right.
I'm gonna call my guy, see if he has the Disfigure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks really good. Okay.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and stop our lunch break.
Okay. So I had a question. So oh my gosh, it looks, Lucille is looking so good. She's looking much better than I thought. Hey everybody, this is Zoom360 on the go, and feeling a little bit tired, but nonetheless the show must go on. So this is gonna be, I think, a quick video, but we're not on the go today, but I wanted to just make this video to officially welcome my beloved 2015 Hyundai Veloster into the fold as an official Zoom car, because it is now wrapped, as I've been saying for a few videos now. She finally got the chance to get in there and get wrapped, and shout out to Issa Wrap, the shop that did it. I think they blew that one out of the water. I was nervous about how that it was gonna come out. It came out really, really good. Granted, we still have to do exhaust. We still have to. She still has to be lowered. She still needs an exhaust, and there are a few more things that has to happen before that version 1 is complete. But that is gonna have to be on hold because I have a lot of work to do at work within the next month and a half, and then after that we're going on a 3-week vacation, which means that we are taking a 3-week road trip, starting with Import Face Off, which is gonna be in Tucson, Arizona, and then we are going to see America. And I have a friend of mine who's flying in from Germany who is supposed to be going with me on this road trip, so it should be very interesting to say the least. And yeah, and follow Zoom360 on Instagram, which is the same name at Zoom360 on the go, because I've been posting about the transformation of Lucille, my beloved 2015 Hyundai Veloster Turbo, throughout last week, and that way that you could see the first pics as they are being posted. You could see the stories, like, what's coming down the pipe on Zoom360 on the go. I'm very excited about 2024 because a lot of stuff will be happening. We should be getting the chance to get a lot of road trip in, and there's a monstrous road trip that's coming up in 2025. Yes, I am planning that far. Yeah, so without further ado, let's go and see the new look of Lucille and see how she stands next to Suki, my beloved 2001 Lexus IS 300, which is a dream car of mine, by the way, that I first saw it when I was, I think, 18, and I was like, I gotta have that car. So yeah, so let's go and check her out, the new official member of Zoom360 on the go, because we take road trips on this channel, and we do road trips in themed cars. So yeah. It just never surprised me of how that yellow just pops in the sun. Oh man, there you have it, folks. Lucille, my beloved Veloster Turbo. So there you have it. She is completely different. She looks completely different. So unlike this car, which is painted, this is a wrap, which turned out to be a really good choice. It turns out much better than I ever thought it would ever turn out. So now this car is officially a Zoom car, because I kind of like to have cars that we use for the channel to be unique wherever that they go, to stand out as a Zoom 360 car. So granted that we've taken a couple of road trips with this car already, and I think that now it is officially a Zoom car, because now it looks themed, and I'm a longtime fan of both Superman and Supergirl. So I thought to myself, why have just the Superman and also have the Supergirl? So I had two choices of Supergirl designs, and this is the one that I chose to go with, and I will show you guys later on what the other choice was that didn't make it. So there are still a few things to do to this car for it to be officially done with its version 1. It still needs to be lowered, because as you can see, it still sits pretty high. This is still a pretty big gap here. As you can see, it's a big gap, so this will be lowered. I'm not sure whether or not to put it on air or just a regular suspension, but this choice will be made soon enough. And what else? And then of course, we still have to change the exhaust system. I'm not sure exactly which exhaust system that I'm gonna go with, and then some lights, and then we're also going to add an intake and probably do a valve adjustment, not a valve adjustment, but a turbo release valve adjustment, so I could get the whoosh sound. And there is no need to soup this car up, because it is my road trip car, or a Zoom car for road trips. So the setup needs to remain fairly simple, so that should we break down, it's easy to fix. So yeah, so I wanted to share the wrap with you, because I know that I've talked about this car being wrapped for such a long time, and it's finally done, and I'm so happy that it's finally done. And yeah, it looks really good to see those cars together. Like the kid in me really comes out. So once this car is done with its version 1, then we're going to do a version 5 on this car, which will hopefully be the last version that we do. We're gonna leave pretty much nothing untouched on this car by the time we're done. Suki should be done just in time for the Superman Festival in 2024, and this is the car that I will be taking to the Superman Festival in 2024. So that's our aim. I will probably be driving this car to go to Import Alliance spring meet, just because I always wanted to go to the spring meet for Import Alliance, and this is the car I think I'm gonna end up using, because we probably won't be done with this car then. And yeah, so just a few more shots of the cars, and then also a major shout out to Issa Wrap, and that is their logo right here. It's kind of faint just a little bit, but if you need a wrap done, and if you live in El Paso, probably Las Cruces, I think that this guy is worth it. I'm very pleased with my wrap. And yeah, so now some drone footage, and I will show you guys what designs did make it and what designs will be coming soon to the channel, because there are at least there's going to be 2 to 3 more cars coming soon to the channel. The reason why that I haven't bought the 3rd car yet is because I was told by very credible people that the that the car market is kind of going crazy. It's gonna go crazy for a little bit. That I would be wise to wait for now, because if I buy the car that I want to buy, I will lose lots of money on it. And since they're very credible people, I chose to go with their advice, and I'm just waiting for the market to do its thing. And after that, we should be getting a third car. And once the mods are done on that car, the car will be another Zoom car. So I can't wait for the third car to share that with you, and to take road trips with you, and for us to go see America. So this looks so cool, man. So let's do some drone shots. Alright guys, so just to go over, kind of had to put this up here. So just to go over what made it, of course, this is the picture that made it onto the car. This was another picture that I was thinking about, just because this picture looked exactly, or it's the same profile shot of the Superman that is on Suki, the IS300, but I kind of chose to not go with that, just because I kind of wanted a different profile and not exactly the same thing. And I don't know, I think there was something more glorious about this picture compared to this one. And I also have this picture, which I'm thinking most likely will end up on a car, Mega Man. I was really thinking about putting this Honda Veloster, just because, Mega Man is small, and I think that since the Veloster is small, that this will be a great fit. But it just didn't make it, because I kind of wanted to keep the super theme going. And the other choice I had was One Punch Man, Saitama himself. So, and this one, those two, I'm pretty sure will end up on a car at some point in the near future. But those are the ones that didn't make it right here.